Hey everyone, this is Mario again, coming at you with another movie review. Today I'm reviewing a movie that I saw via Netflix, not the instant one, via the, disc thing. And it's a movie that I heard about a while ago and I wanted to see. I'm like, hey, wait a minute, this is that movie. So I got it. And I have to say, overall, I thought it was an okay movie. It's a time waster of a movie. Not a movie I would get in my collection. Would I recommend it to people? Maybe as a time waster if you want to watch an alien movie. It is the 2007 horror movie starring A.J. Cook, Jason Connery, George Stulitz, and Ashley Peldon, called Night Skies. Now, the basing of this movie is, I bet a lot of you remember those Phoenix lights where, the people saw the lights in the skies. And they even actually inquired John McCain about it at one point, which is kind of funny because they show that footage at the very beginning of the movie. And yes, I'm checking my thing real quick. And that's the backing of the movie. And what they wheeled into it is that people were abducted.
Now, the plot of the movie is we got a group of friends on a road trip to Las Vegas in an RV. Our characters are, we got Richard, Lily, Matt, Molly, and Joe. Matt is the one driving. He's with his fiancée Lily, who throughout the movie's complaining that they're not getting married. He doesn't care about it. We find out later she's pregnant, which of course they hint that at the beginning, so I don't really need to, it's not really a spoiler. We got Matt's friend Joe, his wife June, and then of course Matt's sister Molly. Now as they're going, they find this, they keep seeing, a couple of them notice these lights in the sky and they think it's kind of weird. At one point Matt almost swerves off the road and they crash the RV into a tree. And they get out to assess the damage and see the other motorist. The other motorist is a guy named Richard, who, when one person gets hurt at one point in the movie, he actually does help him. If I remember correctly, it's Matt who gets hurt. He gets like a knife in his thing. I'm not going to spoil how, but Richard is able to help with the injury, and we find out later he was actually a soldier in the first Gulf War, and that's why he has the basic medical training. And of course, he has to fix the wound. He ends up having to use super glue and duct tape, but still, it works. Now, as they're in the RV, a couple of them get talking and stuff, and eventually, a couple of them like wander off like in any random horror movie, and they start to disappear. And as we find out later, it's aliens, the Greys. Not Paul. No, Paul wouldn't be this mean. Paul would be like, dudes, what's your problem? Why are you taking them? You gotta look at their innards. Why do you have to look at their innards? That's mean, man. It'd be like that. But one by one, they're taken, and as you can guess, the movie is about trying to escape them. And as you probably guess, none of them do. And the ending of the movie, I'm not going to give away many spoilers, but we do see the inside of a part of the alien ship at the end, and it is kind of interesting the way it's designed. And then, of course, the movie ends, one of those text things we see in a lot of movies that are supposed to be based on supposed true stories, and I thought it worked a little bit. I can't really think of anything else to really talk about this movie. You guess it's going to be a very short review. The acting was okay. It wasn't the worst acting I've ever seen, but it wasn't award-winning. The best actor in the movie was probably Jason Connery, who plays Richard, which I'm going to see what else he's been in real quick. He's an English actor. Oh! This is cool. Oh, this is cool. I did not notice. Apparently this guy... It's the son of Sean Connery. Cool. Let's see what else he's been in real quick. He was in Doctor Who, Robin of Sherwood. Nothing I've really seen. He was in Macbeth. Oh, he was in Shanghai Noon, Wishmaster 3. The Wild. He was in an episode of George Lopez. He was in Alone in the Dark. I'm to say he was the best actor. If only he had been in better stuff, he probably could be living up to his last name a little bit more. But he did a pretty good job in this movie. He's probably the best actor in the movie. Now, the effects, there is some CGI in the movie, but the aliens themselves, they're practical effects. They're not the best ones, but for how much money the movie was probably made on, because it's a direct-to-DVD movie. I don't know the budget, but I'm guessing it was probably like less than 10 million, probably even less than 6. For that, the aliens actually look pretty well.
And also the design of the innards of the ship is all practical and it's all organic looking, and it works for what it is. And of course CGI for the alien experiments I don't really mind because it's not really something you can do practically on that budget. And trying to think of what else. The director is a guy named Roy Kinrim, which I've never even heard of this guy. It doesn't have his own page, so I can't look up his filmography. But he was okay. This is one of those ideas where it probably could have been better if it had been given a higher budget, probably some better cast members, a better director to work with it. Because if it had had all those things, this could have been like a blockbuster movie that you could have released in theaters like in summer and made like 3 times its budget. What it is, it's okay time waster, and if they ever decide to remake this movie one day, I won't mind it. Anyway, my rating for the movie, 3 out of 5 stars. Because like I said, I say it's a likable film. Actually, 3 out of 5 might be a little bit too high. 2.5 out of 5, that's what I give it. It's halfway there. 2.5 out of 5 stars. It's an okay film. If you want to give it a watch for time waster's sake, I'd say go for it.